Roll, camera, action. So, hi everyone, welcome to the new vlog, or you can say a cat motivation series. I'll be uploading 2 videos every week agar there is a good response from your end. So, please let's target around 250 or 300 likes. And this motivation series will definitely motivate you because I'll be calling out some sort of students from the different like streams and all. So today we have our first guest Pratham, and he's from PGP 26 batch. He'll be sharing about what he did in the last 50-60 days. So let's start with the introduction of Pratham and watch it in speeder mode so that it won't waste your time. At least 1.5 or 2x पे देख लेना. Also, guys, there's a happy news for all the CAT and other management entrance exam students. So, an academy has come up with something very great on their subscription model. So, they are providing around 20% off on CAT Plus subscriptions on all the durations, whether it's 6 months, 9 months, 12 months, or 24 months. And similarly, in the CAT Iconic subscriptions, where you'll be getting the same 20% discount using my code IMK22. So, you'll be getting 4 things in this: structured batches and courses, in-class doubt solving by top educators, comprehensive notes and PDFs, and also the live mentorship. So celebrate your love for the learning for the CAT and Academy. For the payment method, you can pay either in parts, card, net banking, UPI, EMI, or even in cash. So link is in the description. Don't forget to use my code IMK22 for the 20% discount. Let's crack it! Last but not the least, for any query or doubts regarding the CAT courses, please scan this QR code or fill the Google form link given in the description box. Use my referral code IMK22 while filling the form, and an academy representative will get back to you with all the answers. All the best. Go ahead.
Okay, so thank you, Anshul, for giving me a platform like this to speak up and talk to everyone. Hello, everyone. My name is Pratham Uchani, and I am from Kanpur, Uttar Pradesh. So I did my graduation from Atmaram Sanatan Dharm College, Delhi University. What I did was in BA program from Economics and Mathematics and majors. So I'll be sharing my journey, what I did in my 50 to 60 days, last 50 to 60 days in 2 months, and what the strategies I'll be following and what tips I'll have to. So continuing, if you have any queries, so just sharing that you can reach me out from in my Instagram handles. I'll share with Anshu.
Sure.
Thank you. So what I'll do is I'll give you a kind of framework in which you should go about for with your last 50 days. I guess what I did in my last 50 days was analyzing my mocks basically. But before doing that, I guess the first thing you should do to clear your concepts about what all topics you have covered till now and what all are left. So if you have anything, any of your topics are left, I give like what in my particular case, I started my mocks from 1st of October. So before that, I tried to manage each and every topic which I was weak at and I am strong at. So analyzing those topics, I get to know about many concepts. Just as we can state some of the concepts from quant, I guess the arithmetic and algebra is something which we shouldn't avoid. And going on with geometry, it can be tricky, but if I suggest, we should have a good hold on geometry and number system, because probability is eventually for engineers, I guess. So I'm not an engineer, so I preferred more more that geometry and more number system. So I guess these are all the topics we should cover first. I guess topic coverage is something which should be your priority right now, because most of the students are right now, I guess, suffering from, they are not very comfortable with these topics and that topics. It should not matter. I guess you can skip 1 or 2 topics, not completely but partially, just as I mentioned that probability. But you should go on with the topics like arithmetic and algebra. They're the most important and most coverage topic coverage is most in the paper of CAT. So if you're writing CAT, suppose like it's a mock, so what should you keep in your mind first? So now I'm supposing that you guys have started mock after the topic coverage. So what you should keep in mind, that it could be tiring enough. So just clear your head before your VRC section, because it's really random, guys. Anybody can score any much amount of marks if they are really well prepared and in a good mood also. And if they are not in a good mood, they'll not be able to get too much scores, I guess. So apart from that, going about the most important step in DILR section, which is hard and too confusing for all of us, I guess. Before you practice, you'll get hold on the topics and get hold on the few frameworks which you should follow in the bar graphs, like, and which you should follow in games. Like we have a topic like games and tournaments, right? So in games and tournaments also, so you will be able to get a hold of frameworks how should you should go about in this set. And just like another topic is Venn diagram, which is also confusing for all of us. I guess these are the topics which you should practice. And as I'm forgetting it right now because of the pressure of here in the first term, so you should not be forgetting that. Keep a hold of topics and practice a lot more and more. For getting into quant section, I already told you that the basic problem we face in quant is the topic coverage. I guess the topic should be covered very well and thorough, and then we should move on with the mocks and sections. These were the strategies which were followed by me on last 50 days, and I gave around 30 to 40 mocks. But I don't suggest you to go on like that because there were very less time remained with me. So I just focused on the quantity of marks. But what you should ideally do is to focus on the quality of marks also. What kind of analysis you do is matters a lot. I'll Okay, so this is the strategy. Can I have the next question?
Yeah. So next question would be, what was your strategy when you're getting low marks in your score in your mocks during the last 50 days?
Okay, so that was a question I was about to cover. Then I asked him. So the strategy is nothing like a strategy because everyone has their experience of preparation. So whenever we say that we are getting low marks in mocks, so why it is so? I guess if it is a mock and we are getting low marks, so it could be that we are not able to do enough questions, and if it could also be the case that we are able to do the questions but our accuracy is not good. So here we have to focus on two parts. First, initially when you should try the mocks, you should focus more on like completing the mock actually. And when you will be able to complete the mock, when you'll habitual of the speed of the mock and accuracy, but then you should focus on the accuracy. So these are the two parts. Now considering that you guys don't have enough time, so I guess the 20 number would be the fine and good enough target for you. I guess 50 to 60 marks is something which you should get around 10 to 15th of October, because there will be a 1 month left. Now what you should follow around on your strategy for low marks, I'm telling you right. So when you analyze the mocks, there's a procedure for analyzing a mock. Like for VRC, if I suggest you some procedures or frameworks which you should do is take each and every question and think what goes wrong, what doesn't goes wrong, and eventually I told you that it is a random section, so it will depend on your mood also. But try solving all of the sets, like all of the passages, when you are done with your mock also, because it gives you a clarity what I was thinking that time and what I am thinking right now and how it is differing. So when you find a difference, and then eventually in the process you will realize that these are the things which you should care for, and these are the topics you're getting all of them wrong. So it's kind of data analytics you have to do with your own preparation. So this is the only way in which you can improve your mock scores in VRC. Going on with the DLR part, I guess you should be you shouldn't be caring enough about DLR part, because most of the guys are not able to solve the sets also. So if you have a good hold on topics and frameworks which I just suggested, and if you have a good coverage and good speed also, then if you are able to complete 2 sets, you'll get 99% talent. It's damn sure. Okay, so going on with the and strategy to improve marks, if you're like not getting marks, guys, just practice, see what you have done wrong, and try practicing that kind of sets more. Like if suppose you're not able to clear the Venn diagram set and maxima minima set in Venn diagram, try asking your educators that what kind of topics which you are like, what kind of questions you have, okay, in that kind of category. So going on with the type of questions, you should be covering that. That is the strategy. I guess eventually you will end up doing and repetitive questions with all the topics which you are weak at. So that will improve your scores eventually. If going on with the QA part, I guess the topic coverage first. Another thing is the questions you did right and wrong, you should have a hold on. about, you should know what you're doing right, you should know what you're doing wrong, and then go about the topics and questions which you're not good at and practice a lot. I guess the practice will make you perfect. And going on the final tip of advice from me, who is non-engineer, so I guess focus more on QA because it is easy comparatively and you can score more. So I guess if I have another
Yeah.
question.
Not a question, just last 1 minute motivation, anything that you want to say. Anything.
So, what I would say is, see, you guys will face a lot of demotivations, but you just have to remember that it's a ladder. And what you see is I'm Koi Code or I'm ABC, whatever you see, and you don't see the hardships involved, maybe. So, maybe you guys are observing all of that, and you guys are feeling all of that, but it's not like that it is a one step process and you're in I'm Koi Code or I'm ABC. You'll have to step up as the ladder goes. So just remember it's a procedure. If you follow it diligently, if you follow it by your heart, you'll definitely get here. And most of the people which are here, they are in like they are having their they did cat or prepared for cat 2 to 3 times, so they are also like doing many hardships and difficulties, and they are getting all the difficulties in their way. So I guess this is the final advice, or one step also, prepare QA more, because as non-engineers we have a competitive advantage there. We can have a considerable amount of questions except from probability and PNC. This is strategy I follow. So yes, you guys can do great. I guess all the best for your cat.
So that's it for today's vlog, and thank you so much, Pratham, for motivating all the Cat 22 aspirants. So hope you see. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, and hope to see you all in the next Cat motivation series. Good luck.
Okay,
Keep
help.
shining.
You can take help from me also. Thank you.
Yeah.